What is popping, your boy RaJuR RDK decided to do a Bachelor Spot Tour. Now, I kind of did one a couple weeks ago when I was cleaning up around here and really changing things and trying to scrub down some stuff and whatever. But I don't think if I ever finished it. So we're going to go ahead on and do it one more time. And of course, I like to get up inspired by the heavenly to give me the opportunity to be able to get up in the morning. So you know we are in the restroom. So we thank the Most High for the opportunity to see each other. And that's what we do. So when I get up, it's not like I have looking at myself on TV or anything like that. It's just that I figure out to show y'all various things that I do because I have over 4,000 videos. So y'all know I'm always in the studio. I might be at a fragrance event. I might just be chilling. So let's go ahead on and let's get it started. All right. What you won't see is my bed. You won't do that because that's the thing. Some people be trying to throw roots around, man. And I don't know nobody trying to root my bed or anything. So, and that's real. And that is real, that's real talk. So don't ever think people don't do things to that. If somebody don't like you, man. There's a lot of evil people out here, a lot of witches, a lot of people, and they'll try to root you, man. But you know, you just gotta make sure that you put yourself on Facebook and all that stuff like I am, and I'm just wiping off a walk. I just want to show y'all some stuff I have on the wall. All right. My album, my 35 years, except all the stuff, my scepter trinkets that I took along with me, some trinkets, some rocks from the yard, my safety sign, that sign from Market Frankfurt. I'm not Market Frankfurt. This sign is from Ridge. Grab that, grab some things, man. Got my award pins and all that stuff. I put the work in. Of course, you have to have a tie driver, you know what I mean? Keep the track down, holla at your boy, all right? So let's step back and let's get started. This is my big mirror. This is the mirror I look at myself in, and, that's what I like because it's big enough for me to look at me. I bought this mirror from Akai. I'm thinking about the studio already. I bought this mirror from IKEA a long time ago, and it was at that time, I think this thing was like $200 or something like that when I bought it. But very nice mirror. Good mirror to have if you want to see yourself all day. And I'm not fully dressed. All you're going to see is my tee, got my pants on my way for the day and so on and so forth. All right, so I'll be wearing these chains so I can throw them on real quick while y'all checking out me on TV, all right? Well, I'll just put this on for now. So, of course, like I said, I got a lot of channels on YouTube. I mean, I got a lot of videos on YouTube. So if I want to get inspired, wake up in the morning, all right, let me put that on me in the studio. That'll get me inspired to get into the studio. Let's continue. Let's go back to the fashion because we do music, fashion, and fragrance, and acting, and modeling, and paraprofessional, and limo driving. All right, let's go. Come on in. Y'all know if y'all see that, y'all know. It doesn't fit that one, but it definitely fits one you're going to see soon. So this is my closet. I keep everything organized from light colors to dark. No matter what it is, everything goes light color to dark. And these are my dream collections. Even my shirts. They might not look like the dark, but depending on the category you look at, you see white, then you get the dots, and then you go solid black, then you go blue, and this blue should be back here somewhere, but then, you do the same thing back here. Even my blazers that I have, kind of put light to dark. This one snuck up here because I was showing it last week, I think. So that one snuck up here, all right? So this is my shirts. Some of these get ready to go to the thrift store. Some of these came from the thrift store, actually. You know what I mean? When I was working at the job, I used to clean. Had this young lady by the name of Jennifer. She's still there. And why you always looking fly? Every day you come in here fly. And as soon as I left, she started dressing fly. Ain't that something? See how people are? All right. So here are my sweaters. Accoutrement. Of course, I iron my clothes. We don't use cleaners. We iron. If I got to wipe them down, I wipe them down. I'm not going to the cleaners. They mess your clothes up more than anything else, especially my high-end clothes. Or they try to charge me $1,000. Like this ringing shirt is a $200 shirt, this Thierry. And they mess around. It's just a regular old pullover. And they mess around and try to charge me like $20 to do that shirt. I learned that when I took something, man. I'm like, how much? Man, get out of here. They look at the name brands, Rag & Bone. And they look at a name brand, a high-end brand, they're going to charge you because they know you want it clean. So I just start not getting my stuff dirty enough that I have to take it to the cleaners. And I wipe it down myself. Here we have some belts. I got a lot of belts. I don't know why it's turned that way. It should be this way. Okay. Got a lot of belts up here. Then we got some, get rid of True Religion belt. This is a belt I used to wear all the time. I really like that belt back there. It's a Robert Graham belt to go with the Robert Graham shirt with the Robert Graham jacket. Anyway, so we got some belts. I got on my, belt today. Got my Christian Louboutin Balmore belt. It's called the Balmore belt. Turn around, man. It's called the Balmore belt because it has the spikes in it. Y'all know I like to wear my sneaks with the spikes. This guy. Look at the spikes from the Balmore belt. And y'all do know I am a Christian Louboutin head. That's what it is, including these Christian Louboutin pony joints. How's your boy? So you see my shoes. Most of my shoes are Manyanis. I'm a Manyani guy because I have flat feet. But when I put on Manyanis, they make my feet look like they're tapered. And it's not only like they're tight, it's like they're tapered. And every time I wear these calf hairs, I get a lot of compliments on these calf hairs. It went through a lot. It went through years. Most of these shoes are 10 years old. I haven't even worn them. Like these shoes, I've never worn those. Yeah, have never worn those shoes. I used to wear the double monk straps whatsoever a lot. I don't think I wore the brown ones yet. We got variant. We got different shoes. We got the 2 boot New Yorks, and we got some Boss. I forgot the name of those right there. I think those are Kohans. I got my sneakers. I got my AIs right here. I was gonna sell them, decided to keep my AIs. So these are my Chuck Taylor's type sneakers. We got my patent leather Converse. We got the blue Converse. I've never worn them. And then we have my diesel Converses. Over here, we have like boots and miscellaneous. Got my Ariats, Ralph Lauren's, Alfani, and these are just some slip-on ones right there. I bought those because one day I wore something. My feet was hurting, man. I had to run to the store and buy something real quick. I grabbed them so I can get home. My feet was jacked. I forgot what I was wearing. And here we have I forgot the name of these boots under here. Really nice boots. They can use another sole, though. What's the name of these boots? Oh, a bull boxer. Yeah, they can use another sole. Them joints really nice though. They really got stylish. Shoot, I don't know if I had some brown. If my theme had a little brown in it beside my belt, I would wear them with these pants. All right. So you see, then we got my sunglasses. As you see, I'm an album guy, and you can see I got old albums. I got the first New Edition album, Ozzy Brothers. This co-producer right there, Angela Miss Wimbush. We got some Tina Marie, of course. I'll never sell those. Jesse's only album he's ever made. Homegirl, only album she's ever made. Manhattan Trash, this only album she and Brian ever made. I don't know why I bought that album. Then I made 10 albums, but this is my very first album. Here we have Howard Hewlett, Loose Ends. I think that's the only album they ever made, maybe. I think this is Babyface first album. I got another picture of Babyface first album. And then we got Keith Sweaty right there, who can't sing a lick. He sings like a post office guy. Really? Okay, so my jean jackets, like I said, they go from front to back. This is actually Hugo, but it's denim texture. We got some purple. I'm a Kasubi head, Kasubi, Frame, another Kasubi, purple, Helmet Lang, John Varvatos, and I think this is just Banana Republic. One of my favorite jackets. And this fishing vest, man, just when I want to get stylish and put on a fishing vest, whatever. All right, so the glasses on my t-shirts. Basically, like I said, when I was working at the job, when it get hot outside, I had to have a lot of t-shirts. And here we have all my glasses from D Squared. Of course, Isabel Marant, my favorite. Isabel. All these Isabel Marants. I like Isabel. Of course, Versace. Won't be wearing those today, though. We got some MCMs. I've never worn these because I had the MCM belts. I bought some MCM glasses, but I haven't worn it yet. All right, here we got my man Sam Edelman's. Oh, man. Kenzo. I'm a Kenzo head, too. Our first pair of glasses I paid a lot of money for was those Kenzos from Saks. I mean, so yeah. These are Kenzos, too. Kenzo joints. These are Levons. Like those Levon sneakers right there. And we'll go over the sneaks when I get in here. Levon glasses. People like when I wear those, too. Especially when I go gold. I like to wear those. Here we have some, what is this? Versace's. I've never worn those. Maybe I'll wear them today because I'm wearing gold today. Maybe I'll wear these today because I was going to wear these. My sexy joints. All right, here we have some Bally's, I think. Yeah, Bally's. I was telling my man, he showed some Bali shoes or sneaks. I say, I got some Bali shades for you, cuz you can buy them joints. And we already talked about that. Here's more Versace's. Versace shades. And I don't have knockoffs. Obviously, I don't have knockoffs because I don't live like that. Louis whites, my favorite bubbles. Louis. Here's my other joints I like to wear from time to time. Louis. Of course, Todds. I'm a Todd head. Those are Todds. And then we got Zegnas. Got 2 pairs of Zegnas. They're both the same. One is a big and one is a small pair. Zegnas, okay? I think these are my Gucci's. Let's see. Hold on. I got the Gucci's around somewhere. I hope I ain't leave them in that car, man. That rental. All right, so that's it. Nice candles. Atmosphere really cool. I got some nice lighting system in here, too. I don't turn on a lot. You'll probably see it somewhere else. I can't find a remote. Okay, so that's the closet. All right, and then we got the sneakers. Here we have my black joints right here, my GZs, Zanatti. Oh, man, they're not filled. I got to put my filler in there. My Zanatti, Giuseppe's. And then we got my Marys. We got some a cold wall, mallet, some mallet here. Of course, you know we got to have, the red bottoms. Here we have my man, Off-White. Got his joints. Let's see. Those are just Adidas. Nice Adidas. These right here are Pumas. People like when I wear these too for some reason. Yesterday, man, people was going off on my fit yesterday. Oh, my fit was crazy. Finally got me some of those bad boys. What they kids? I don't know. And we got those. Those are Steve Alexander McQueen's. More mallets. People like when I wear these. They got these in all black now, man. But they costing too much. I'm gonna wait till they go down. I'm gonna get these in all black. All black. Here we have my old school Nike joints. Y'all know what these are. And here we have some more mallets. You know what I mean? Over here we have the Levon skate sneaks. Only wore these like 4 times, man. I'm trying to sell them. I thought I was gonna like them to wear with something like these pants right here would probably be nice. But the tongue is just so big, man. You know, and I can squeeze them in, but man, I fought to get these sneaks, man. You can't even find this colorway. Can't find an olive colorway. I can wear them today because I'm wearing an olive type situation. Here we have my Versace's that I've probably worn twice with the hair. Balmain, of course, you gotta have you something bald Balmain. I got the matching hat too. Burberry's, I've been wearing these more often than not lately when I wear black shoes. My Prada slippers, gotta have the Prada joints. Of course, a Mary again, because I like a Mary. And down there are John Varvatos joints. My John Varvatos dips. Sorry about that. Okay? Like I'm killing that guitar. Oh, I was smoking. You hear that? That man, I was smoking that joint. This is not silver. These are like, I forgot, these are just collector coins from different countries. They're not silver. Y'all know I had a massive silver collection at one time, gold collection. And y'all can check out them videos way back in the day, and you can check that out to check out when I was collecting gold and silver like crazy. And not just your regular gold and silver, but your, what they call your premium gold silver. Like niche fragrances. It was niche gold and silver that I had. All right? And that's him right there. He playing guitar. All right? Don't mind him. Excuse me. That's right. That's right. Always on standby. I got another one around here somewhere. Where's it at? Probably in my drawer. It's probably in here. There it is. That's the other standby. Yeah, once I hear the first bloop at my front door, it's just a wrap. Because then all I gotta do, I can see you coming in. I have so many, this is just my default Tony Montana. I got a couple of these. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have it. Because you know, you got people coming in here for maintenance, whatsoever. Or we come to fix the sink. And you know, they think while you out, they can be picking and choosing stuff. Ain't gonna be happening around here, cuz, you know what I mean? I'm gonna invite you back up here and put something in your booty that you left. You know what I mean? Yeah, holla at your boy. Vacuum cleaner. Very important that you vacuum your place. And of course, y'all know this. I don't want to overdo this right here. I'm not even wearing any of these today. I'm wearing samples today. But this is my cage. The Bachelor Patch cage that when I have guests, they love to be dipping in they like to dip into my samples. Plenty of samples. Samples for days. And there's actually more samples over there. I got samples like crazy. I don't know, probably got over 1,000 samples somewhere around. This is my ooze section, by the way. All my ooze joints here. Besides, yeah, I'm looking at you. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to cut this TV off. That's me there. Let's go to the laboratory where we wash our booty and other things. Got something to do with booty. I like my bag. I collect the Burberry bags, my Montclair bags, a Mary bag, just in case I want to go somewhere. I put my shoes in there. That way they don't get, they don't get banged up because they ain't taking a box. You know what I mean? So you got to have your shoe bag. So many Saks Fifth Avenue bags around here is just ridiculous. I'll have to show you real quick. Can't tell you where they are. And I can walk in here with my shoes because before any shoe come back here, they get washed. And I'll show you why I do it at. Saks Fifth Avenue bag, man. I was going to Saks maybe 3 times. I got going. A lot of Perfumology bags in here. I keep my bags, man. Neiman Marcus. Mostly Neiman Marcus and Saks. Neiman Marcus, Saks, and Perfumology bags. That's it. Vitamins. Homie. What's up, homie? All right. A little something. Navy. Picture. Diploma and boot camp book. I love you. Let's go. Bills in the house. You don't need to see that. My aunt bought me this before she passed away to put in my studio. I put it back here, though. So that's for my auntie. Let's see. All right. That's it. Did that. Got past that. All that. Okay. All right. Again, getting to fashion. Y'all know I am music, fragrance, and fashion. Fashion, fragrance, and music. Whatever, man. So this is all my high-end stuff here. Anything that's high-end, like I said, anything above maybe 200-300 gets bagged. Even though some of these hoodies are over there too. Like this Amy hoodie, that was like maybe about $5. Definitely the freaking Helmet Lane joints. They definitely like, I think that was about $3 for that joint. I used to have a lot. Well, here are my other Helmet Lanes right there. We got the Buffalo joint. You know what I mean? No, I did not. I did not go to Cinesport. I'm not really interested in Cinesport, I must say. I mean, I like Max Forte. He invited me up there last year to come and perform, but no, I'm not really interested in that whole hoopla thing, man. I like to keep my stuff one-on-one. I don't want to have to meet a lot of people, and I don't want to have to talk to people who just are just there to be there. I'm in this game. I did this well for years, man. So I'm not going to go to an event, man, because a lot of these guys wasn't even out. A lot of these fragrance houses wasn't even out when I got into the game. So I'm not really impressed by anything particularly. And as long as I got Perfumology, I'm a Scent Explorer every day. You know what I mean? Between Perfumology and all the places I can go here, my man RaJuR in Lancaster, of course, the better Neiman's, I can go there. So, yeah, I don't need a Scent Explorer to go and hear all the fragrances. So niche near got most of the fragrances anyway. So no need for me to drive all there, spend money, park and all this stuff, gotta get a hotel. No, I'm good. So I didn't go. I would never go to Scent Explorer. But there's one time when it first came out, because again, let me show you something, sir. That's Snifferpalooza. Look at the year. Yeah, 11 years ago. That's how long I've been in this game. And this when Snifferpalooza was the bomb. Whereas you went and ate dinner, you went to different stores. You ain't just been in one big building. They took you to Oswald. We started with Oswald. Then we went into Soho. Well, actually, Oswald's in Soho. Then we went to, by the way, Sit and Sip, where I make my own fragrances. These are my own fragrances. I make it Sit and Sip. Anyway, I don't need nobody making fragrances for me, by the way. I can make my own fragrances. In fact, I can go up there today and make a fragrance for $40. Each one of these 100 mils are $40. You make it any way you want, $40. And I should go. I should go up there today. I ain't doing anything. Let me go get a little tipsy at my favorite place. Well, not my favorite place. It used to be my favorite place. It's not my favorite place anymore. Let me go get a little tipsy, then go up here and make me a fragrance. How about that? We'll see. I'll let y'all know because I'll definitely take you up there. But you can watch my videos of me being a Sit and Sip as well. All right? But yeah, I'm not interested in Scent Explorer. That's for people who, that's really for people who just selling fragrances. It's not for a place where you're going to find something you can't find. But that's only because in my situation, by the way, this is what I'm wearing today, my G-Star Raw joint with my Stone Island pants, with my Fear God slippers, socks, which is happy socks. And then once this neck dry on my Fear God pullover 8, I'm a Fear God guy. Not only do I fear the heavenly, but I also have some clothes by this brother, and he using that same vibe, man. It's my man out of Cali, man. His father used to be a baseball player, Emmanuel, and now he's a fashion designer. A lot of you know about what's called Fear God, but y'all usually buy Fear God essentials. I don't wear essentials. I'm not saying I'm too good for essentials. I might buy an essential hoodie or something like that, but I just paid extra money and get the regular Fear God, where I know, even though he said the quality is just the same. He said, what's his name? Man, what's my man's name? The quality is just the same, really. I can't wait to tag all this stuff in my video, too. I I got you. I might meet up with you and sit and sip. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, Lavelle. Oh, you in the hood, man? I didn't know you was up this area. All right, well, hit me up, man. You know my phone number. You can email me. You know what I mean? If you don't know my phone number, it's 215-869-3722. I don't have a problem getting my phone number because my business is on my phone number. If you look at my business, you're going to find my phone number. So it don't make any difference for me to try. Oh, I ain't going to tell you my phone number. No, I want you to call that number just in case you want to do some business in the studio too. And we'll be there shortly. I was going to put on my AG's joints, but I decided to wear these, my stone, because they're a little bit more comfortable. So now, let's go to where it's all said and done. And I won't wear even though my shoes, like I said, my shoes are clean before they come back here. I don't bring any dirty clothes. There's no dirty clothes back here. Or maybe a pair of jeans that I only wear one time. Other than that, everything is clean. All the bottoms are cleaned on all my shoes before I bring them back here. That's just cleanliness is next to holiness. Holla at your boy. And that's the closest I'm really going to get, but I'm trying to get as close as I can. Now, let's go into my orange and brown joint. I showed this last week in my hair. My ex was like, that's my color. That's my color. This is my restroom. And that's my TV. So you come in here and while you sitting in the tub, relaxing whatsoever, you can look at some TV. I usually have my big, my wireless speaker back here, but I put it outside. But I used to have my wireless speaker back here. Man, that joint was loud too. And that's sit in the tub, man, and relax. You know what I mean? Relax with the pillow there. Relax with the pillow right there and just have a ball, man, and chill. Just lay back here. But I can't sit in water that long. I don't trust the water. Not unless I put a lot of alcohol in it and disinfect it because the water is no good anywhere nowadays. All right. So, yes, my TV, that's me in the studio again. Bada bing, bada boom. Toilet, you got to have a toilet. And, of course, I'm just bougie. I like the design stuff. I found these stones. I forgot what I had them for. I said, let me put the stones back here. And bam, let's put a candle right there. Make it look nice. These are collector candles from Bath and Body Works. And then here we have just some joints I throw around. That's another candle from Bath and Body Works they don't make anymore. I'm into candles, man. I'm definitely into candles. And here's my remote for my lights. I can change them. I can turn them off. I can make them fast. I can make them one color. I can brighten them. And you can turn the light. Like I said, if you want to just really get in here and get the groove on, even an orange power supply. You get your groove on back here, man. You laying in the cut and you just chilling in here. Got the lights going, got the TV on, and some Epsom salt. You know what I mean? Bath, wash, and bada bing, bada boom. Bathroom rules. I don't even know what it says. We got best eat in the house. We got public sale of Negroes. Yes. Calendar. She always send me a calendar with my name on there. The William Holloman, blah, blah, blah. That's how State Farm is. I've been with them for years because I am very loyal to everything. My little mirror just got want to see the back of my head because sometimes I can't see the back of my head. How you doing? And I got my big mirror. Got me some bells in here whatsoever. So this is my bachelor spot, man. I've rarely been a bachelor. This is the first time I'm really being a bachelor. I was a bachelor for a couple of years when I got my divorce, and then I moved to North Philly. I was a bachelor there. So, I'm a bachelor. I'm clean everywhere. We can turn that one off now. But yeah, when I was in North Philly, same thing, ain't no different. It was a pretty big spot. This spot, my bachelor pad is 1,100 square foot, 1,124, something like that. So there's a lot of room in here. I mean, I got a master, as you can see, this is a master bath. I'm not going to show you my bed. Like I said, people will root you and show my bed. But my bed is back there. I got enough room that, okay, I'll stand by my bed. This is my bed. So when I get out my bed, it's my walk-in closet. Of course, I see my sneaks, my mirror, fragrance. I got all this space before I even get to the door. And then when I get to the door, I can say, you know what? I feel like going to the restroom first. And now I'm going to the restroom. So that's that. All right, cool. Off. I said off. Off, man. The joint ain't cutting off, y'all. Oh, there you go. Got to aim it at the sensor. So lights is off and then we cool. So we have the 2 halves to my fragrance. Well, my fashion. Actually, we did like a third. I have 3 closets worth of fashion. Hoodies, specialty gear. Y'all saw the jeans. You saw the stuff we used to wear to work, blah, blah, blah. Saw the fragrances. Y'all know what it is. Parfum de France and Perfumology. Nope. Nobody gets to see mom ever. And even if you try to pause that and try to see my mom, you will never see a family member of mine anywhere on YouTube, Facebook. No, we don't do that. If they want to put themselves on there, no. But we private. I'm not private because I'm in the music business. You know, I do what I do. I'm an actor or whatsoever. I can't be private. But my family is very private. And nobody deserves to see my mother. Because you've never seen an angel before. You can't look at my mother. That's for sure. For sure. No profanity, never drank. Because all she did was smoke a little bit and she quit that. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now let's go to the kitchen. Never touched us, never hit us. Never. My kitchen's not the best kitchen in the world. And if you ever get an apartment up here where I am, you won't even be able to have a kitchen like this. What they did was they knocked all the walls out of the kitchens.
You left breadcrumb.
You're supposed to be looking at me. What you doing? Come in the kitchen, you gotta look at me. There we go. How you doing? And no. I said, how you doing? And it's supposed to be me back here at Perfumology. So that's what this TV was gonna show. Me out of Personality the other day, doing my thing.
Let's go with Philly Blunt.
All right. So me, because y'all know fragrance, fashion, and music, baby. Music, fashion, and fragrance. Fashion, music, and fragrance. Whatever. No one-trick pony limo driver. How you doing? Now, this is my kitchen. Like I said, I was going to put some effort into this kitchen. I've been here for 11 years. No, it's just a kitchen. I didn't do anything special. I got regular old. They gave me this. I ain't buy a refrigerator. It's their refrigerator. It's all toe up. All kinds of, I don't care. I want to keep the food cold. It's my workout joint for my friggin' Total Gym that I don't use, okay? And again, more closet space, man. I got so much closet space, it's ridiculous, man. This closet space is probably bigger than some of your bedrooms. It's almost like a whole other room. And here we have all my boxes for most of my studio gear, mostly. I got boxes for other stuff too, but here's all my boxes for my studio gear. You know what I mean? So when I finally move out here and go to Florida, everything will be packed perfectly. And here we go. And just in case the world start getting crazy, sleeping bag, refrigerator for the car, tent, and all the accessories. A cooking plate. A lot of y'all are taking life for granted. It's getting stupid out here. It's getting crazy. They cut the lights out. Y'all gonna die. I hate to say that, man. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna DIE. If they cut the lights out and then you ain't got no place to eat or nothing like that, you're not gonna survive. You're not gonna survive. I'm gonna keep it real while I'm giving you this tour. That I gotta get another what they call that fire stick, because this is one for the deck. But since it's too cold, I ain't going on the deck anytime soon. I put it back here. But start getting warm, heaven willing. If I'm still living here, I might move down Florida by next summer. I'll get another stick for the deck. Here, these shoes here, whenever I wear my shoes, this is where they get washed. They come here, they get scrubbed down, the soles get scrubbed down, bada bing, bada boom, and then they sit over here to dry. I wore those yesterday, those my drive shoes, every now and then. Cool. Again, you won't see my mother. My mother has her own section here, which is right there. That's my mom's section. You don't get to see her. You don't deserve to see her. No one deserves to see her if you've never seen an angel before. That's just what it is. All right? See, there's my stepkids right here, or my stepchildren. 1, 2, actually, no. That's my stepchild. And that's stepchild. The other one's not here. He didn't like me too much. And there's my nephew. You can see my nephew. He don't care. He's too shy. He would never know. My aunt, my mother's sister, my mother's brother, my cousin, she passed on with her daughter. Then we have some friends I went to school with. That's her. She passed on. Tony and Kev's mom and my man John Nelson, who worked at the job. He's down there. So I have a little memorial over here. Besides memorials, there's people. My cousin who passed on. So I keep a memorial here for them. And that's what they is. Not that I'll forget about them, but, I love my peeps, man. So that's a section for them. It's not all about me. One of them people carved my life one way or the other. Sometimes not a lot, but most of the time, they made my life what my life is now. From Donna to Tony and Kev's mom, growing up with her, my uncle, my auntie, who gave me that picture of the horn back there. My uncle turned me on the fragrances when I was 16 years old. Gave me my first bottle of gave me a bottle of Aramis. He said, "Your dad don't know what he's doing." I said, "My dad smell good." My dad was wearing whatever, and he started wearing polo. I'm like, "Yeah," but my uncle gave me Aramis. I was 16 years old. He went to the car. He said, "Come with me." He was coming over to pick up his number money. My uncle did a little number hustle, you know what I mean? So he'd come and get the money from from my dad. Mom, I guess my mom probably played, but more my dad did, I think. I don't think my mom was into gambling or anything like that. She was into serving the church, serving the people in the church, and she gave away more money than she'd ever taken. You know, she'll watch people and just wouldn't even take any money. What's going on, DJJ 1080? So yeah, so that's memorial to my mom and my family over there. That's it. All right. And of course, you got to have that because you never know somebody going to try to get slick. That's my man Mike I got to take to him. Remember I told y'all, if the lights go out in your crib, you ain't going to be able to live. You're going to die. I'm not saying it in the sense that you might not die. You might die mentally because you're not prepared. I have 2 power supplies here. 2. It's the big boy right there, and that's the little power supply. And these bad boys run off solar panels too. I got to find my solar panels. So if I leave out of energy here, I don't want to be here anyway. If everybody in here start going crazy, coming to everybody's house trying to survive. I put all my stuff in the car, my power supplies whatsoever, my tent as I showed y'all, my tarp, my refrigerator. Oh, I take all that stuff, man. I put it in my car and I'm outie. I'm out. I ain't sitting around waiting for somebody come up here trying to rob me and try to get some doggone tutti fruits to eat because they starving because the power is out. I'm always ready, baby. Always ready. That's my ready to go out the door right there. I'm ready to go. I can survive in my car at least for a week because I don't eat meat. You know what I mean? Sure, I can go somebody's farm and get some doggone farm stuff. Anyway, okay, now going back. Wait for my shirt. I'm trying to dry my shirt. It had a little something on it. And then put that sweater on. All right, so here's my albums. I had a lot of albums. I sold a lot. I must have sold about 300 albums, but I kept my main joints I like. But yeah, I sold about 300 albums. This is my spray. The Zevo, the insect roach is probably out of there, but this is more of cloves and peppermint essential oils, man. Keep mice out of your place. Because I live in an apartment building and we have a lot of apartments and somebody might be dirty. You know, it might be roachy or whatsoever. They come crawling in your crib. So I spray my door. I spray closets. I do all this stuff. I spray this. I spray my restroom. I spray everything with this. I made this myself. A friend of mine bought me some clothes. I was about to buy some clothes. She walked, "Yeah, I got some clothes." I said, "Cool." Put me some essential oils, peppermint in there. Put some water in there. Bam. And hit the dough like this. And spray it right there. Because see, I don't have no on the bottom of my door. They won't put one on there till I got to do it. No, forget it. I just throw this towel down there and put that. And mice ain't coming in here. And I hit this corner because as soon as they hit that corner, they're going to run out. They're going to keep on running. Hit that corner right here. Here's my Scepter vest, Scepter mask. Never wore it. Never had it. Never had to. Worked through the whole scam-demic. Yeah. And then we got, then they tried to say I had it, but they was lying behind off. Never had a fever, never had nothing. Yeah, a bunch of liars, man. Like my man said, man, everybody got it. No, everybody don't got it, and no, everybody didn't get it. I worked through that whole scam-demic. My radio, I still have my radio and my driver key for the sub. So I got all my Scepter stuff. Don't tell nobody. My Scepter rule book, still got that. 35.5 years, I'm keeping stuff. This one's still up here. I don't even know where I got this from. Spray it. Ain't nothing wrong with peppermint and cloves in the air, baby. My shoe shiner before I hit the road. Got the shiny shoes, baby. These are my boots. I haven't worn these in years since I retired. All these retirement Scepter boots. Haven't even worn these joints. Ralph Lauren hiking boots and my Uggs. Haven't even worn them. Haven't worn them since I retired. I'm doing 2 years old. I'm trying to sell them though. That ain't true. My Total Gym, just in case I don't want to go to the gym. And even when I'm here, I don't go to the gym, but it's there. When I lost all my weight, when I became vegan, I was, decided to change my lifestyle. Not a diet. When I changed my lifestyle, I bought this. I bought this in 2015. Now I bought this in 2016 or 2006. Yeah, 2006. I had this since 2006. 2006 in my apartment down North Philly. Bought this Total Gym, man. Started losing weight. Started looking good. And it's still going on, baby. That's right. All right. And then we got some weights here, you know what I mean? This kid want to pick up a couple. That ain't going to happen. He ain't got a 20 and a 30-pounder bag. I can barely pick up this 10-pounder. What you talking about? Got some hand squashers. You know what I mean? My books, you know what I mean? My company, my LLC right there. Holla at your boy. You know, and got my stamp and got the PNC Bank and all that stuff. Holla. You know what I mean? Down here, I got my Boys to Men book, my Us to You book. When I was in the studio, I like to show this. When I was in the studio with Boys and Men, the guy who made this book wasn't supposed to make this book. A man called me like 2 days later. Man, you know you famous. How am I famous? Remember Boys and Men that night we went to the studio? Yeah. Man, we in their book. Really? Let's go. Us to You. Bam. Bam. That's it on my stage. My friends played with these guys. He wanted me to come play with him too. I said, no, I'm going to enjoy my pension. Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy. And he didn't stay with him much longer after he asked me that I want to play guitar for him. My man Fred Cooper played guitar for him for a minute, and then he stopped playing with him because they wasn't really getting paid no money. Let me keep turning. There's my man Colt Younger. Grew up with him. He was playing keyboards. I don't see Johnny Kroom. I only know this guitar player, but that's them on the stage rehearsing. I don't care about Boys and Men. It ain't me. I got to be the recording artist. And here's my man Fred Holiday. He's still playing drums. He's playing with the OJs now. That's a friend of mine. That's it. Colt Younger. That's the rest of the group. And like I said, I don't see Johnny Kroom, who played keyboards. Stacy, who played bass. I don't see them. All right. There's them on tour. Doing their thing. Getting off the bus. Mike back hurting. Mike back always, look at him. Back always hurting. Because he got bad feet. Know what I mean? Bunions on your feet are not good. You should get them bunions taken off like my boy did. This down in the studio, that's a Sony C8 800G. This mic is $5,000. And if you get the upgrades, this mic is $10,000. They didn't have a vocal booth. They just put that up there where I got my idea for my studio. You just put a backing around there. You don't need a vocal booth. Shoot, they cut Hey Lover right there downstairs in the booth. It's LL when he came into the studio when I was there. This is Crazy Ray. Cool guy. Ray was crazy. Look at his hair. Ray is crazy. Of course, Wanye. That's Eric. And Eric, the one that called me up, they said, man, we need you to come up, man. We need to work on something up there. You know how to do it. So Eric, he was a hip-hop guy too, rap guy. He the one that was working up there. He was doing custodial stuff and whatsoever. I think he was doing some other stuff too. He was trying to play some songs. But yeah, he invited me up. He the one called me up there, man. We need you to, LL coming up. Really? Oh, I'm on my way, bro. And here we are in the studio, this LL. And I was sitting in this chair. I was in this chair, and I was working on these things right here. This is what I was there for. I was there to sync these two things up. This is the MPC 62, and that is the sampler, the S1100. But I wasn't familiar with that sampler. So when I got up there, he's like, I don't know, bro, what y'all trying to do? Are we trying to dump the track from his producer? So here you got LL. That's when he came in the door and said, what's up? I said, what's up? He said, my name is LL. I said, bro, I know you, man. All right. And then there we go. And then we got Sean. He was telling jokes. And I think that's one of the guys he brought with him. That's one of the producers, I guess. And there's my man Eric in the back. That's the other Eric that came. We came up together. And that's me right there. He tells me I got the bald head, shirt, has shorts on, and some what you call them shoes? What you call them shoes? Loafer shoes, whatever. Boat shoes. That was me and Boys and Men studio. All right, that night. And then I started playing guitar, and LL was like, yo. And I was back there playing the guitar. So I was ready to leave, man. I had to go to work because, again, I'm not starstruck because I am the star. So I'm like, all right. I said, bro, I got to go to work, man. It's like 1, 2 o'clock. They still hadn't they ain't finished cutting all the background vocals yet. You know what I mean? Like you said, this dude wasn't even supposed to be taking pictures. They was wondering why this dude was up here taking pictures. That's why this book is really unauthorized. That's why this book is worth a lot of money. Now hold to the book because I'm in it. Me and Eric. And that's when he called me. He's like, yo, man, we stars. I'm like, what you mean? And we in the Boys and Men book. And then Sean and all this stuff, his family, mom, cribs. My crib looked better. He in the $1 million house. My apartment looked better than that. Stop playing, dog. Yeah. So, yep. That's me and the Boys and Men book. You know what I mean? How's your boy? Look at him. He got his hat's up there. My hat's on the wall, player. My hat's on the wall. How's your boy? My shoes are in the rack. Well, he got a shoe rack too, obviously. He's joined. He got a watch rack. I got that too. And then he got a shoe rack. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah. But see, I didn't want to get a hat rack. I'd rather hang when I'm leaving out, I just grab one, put on my head, cool. Now this is up in their studio, and all of them had a studio room in the studio, or that's his crib? No, that's his crib. But up at the studio, all of them had their own private rooms. And you know, they had their rooms and everything. But all this is them on tour. Mike, which is bad back. Mike, you gonna sing tonight? Man, my back is killing me, bro. I said, what you gonna do? My wife on the way to pick me up. I don't even think he even sang that night, but I left before all of them sang because I had to go to work. Because unlike them people, my friends who play with boys and men, they don't have pensions. I do. That's all I got to say. Don't be starstruck. I've met many artists. Pink, Jill Scott Management, Hidden Beach Records, Steve McKeever. Man, I'm not starstruck by anybody. Because again, my head is too big to be starstruck. Because I am the star. You need me. I don't need you. I don't need you. You need me to come up there and work with that equipment. You need me to put a guitar part down on the song. I don't need you. Stop playing. So we're almost done. It's almost time to eat. I ate at 3 o'clock. I want to go see my man Larry and he up in the hospital. I want to see if he okay. So I think I'm gonna eat first, then I'm gonna go up there afterwards because I'll be closer to home. And I pray that he gets better. Larry always bugging, man. You come Wednesday, man. You coming to the breakfast, man. You coming. I said, man, you ain't got nothing to eat there. But yeah. So I haven't visited him yet. Every intention, heaven will, and I get to see him after I finish going to get something to eat. All right. So here I am right here performing. And the name of this, she invited me to come down and perform. This guy was hilarious, especially with the outtakes. But she invited me to come down. Her name is LaShawn Elise. She's a dancer. She's an actor. She's a model. She can dance behind all. She do the Tina Turner review and all this stuff. And she called me one day. She's even been to the studio. You can find that video in the studio too. You can find Minute My Minute. That's her page. And you can find a Minute My Minute, and you can see she was in the studio. I made a song for her and everything when she's back in the studio. Anyway, she said, "Right, why'd you come down to perform?" I'm like, nah. Yeah, she called me. Man, I wasn't even dressed. I just happened to have this on, man. I would have never worn this. Check it out.
Sean, are you as excited as I am about tonight's music?
Oh, that's my projector on the wall when I'm looking at movies.
Today has been just an amazing day. Everyone, we have RaJuR here.
Ooh, RaJuR.
He's about to sing Baby I've Changed.
Baby I've Changed.
So, again, introducing vocalist, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and Grammy member RaJuR.
How you doing? So we'll just go back here to the studio and watch me do my thing. And look, man, please. Anybody who look at this video, don't be envious. Just know that the very thing I'm doing, the very life I've established, you can still do now. I've been doing this for years, I must say. But you can do the same thing if you want. Starting the day. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're protected back here too. There you go. AG jeans, Helmet Lane hoodie, Dolce & Gabbana belt, my cool little cap right there. I might wear that in the day. Oh, my Kenzo shades. Got that necklace on now, the whole combo. Hoping you just might wish that moisture in my ear. But baby, that was then. Baby, y'all seen the studio. I see everybody dropping off now. It's all good though. Yeah. Baby, I've changed. I'm gonna do a concert soon when I feel like it. Go ahead, Rod. Show them how it's done. No. Boris used to change the sheets several times a week from blue to green to red or brown. Why the volume went up? Exanito box down here. What? Sip a glass of wine and feel the moment in your eyes. Ladies, this is what you get when you mess with RaJuR. So you better keep it pushing if you ain't ready. Cause I am no one trick pony. That chain on right now. Y'all gotta stop. I hear y'all in your mind now. It'll be all right, man. You can do the same thing I'm doing. Buy a studio, make some albums, get invited to sing, and just do your thing, man. Stop playing with me. Let's do some studio while it's playing. Y'all done seen the studio 1,000 times, so it's no big deal. Vocal booth. I'll be doing some vocals tonight, so I got the vocal booth set up. Hey, man, I got gray in my beard. I only had no gray now because I done cut it all off. Yeah. Shit. That's why honeys don't want to mess with me, man. They ain't in my league. Stop playing with me. There's only one person here now. I understand, though. It's all good. Yeah. Studio. Don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Let's go out to the deck. I gotta pick up the what's going. How you doing, baby? You all right? You okay? See, I put you a C. You see, you starting to grow. I knew I put you back by the window. She's back in the studio, and I lost a couple leaves, but because wasn't a lot of light back there, because I had to shut the lights. Stop playing with me. RaJuR RDK. You know what I mean? And I don't even take it that serious. Because I haven't been doing acting jobs lately. Y'all here on the deck. This is where the TV was. It's cold out here, man. So the season of the deck is over. That's our real plant. We can stay out here for decoration. Yeah, so this is my apartment, man. This is the bachelor pad for RaJuR RDK. We don't play. Ain't nobody playing. With the deck, it's probably more square footage. It's probably 1,200 square feet, which is not one of the bigger apartments where I'm at. Bars. Holla at your boy. Yeah, it's not even one of the bigger apartments here. Like, this apartment is small. I mean, but how big an apartment do I need, bro? You know what I mean? It's bachelor pad. I ain't gonna front. When I was in North Philly, it was like, I used to have female visitors. They said, I knew as soon as I came in the door, I was giving you some.
So much, Raj, for coming on
Real talk. That's what one of the females said, and she wasn't no slouch. She said, as soon as I walked in this door, I knew I was going to give you some.
We love having friends.
Same thing here. Ain't no difference. But I don't bring women here like that.
And two,
I don't bring women here.
audience.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Thank you for the opportunity. Absolutely. You know that.
Well, of course. I mean, RaJuR, you know I've been a fan of yours for years.
Uh-huh.
Real Deep Cool is, come on, you already know, it's one of my favorite albums, you guys. Yes. And you know that's my favorite song.
It's all right.
Of course.
It's all right. It's okay. You're going to be all right.
Please give us a little bit of feedback about yourself, because we were speaking a little bit prior to going on camera. So tell us a little bit about, your journey, so to speak, into the creative performing arts.
Okay, well, the way it happened was basically, as a child, I always wanted to play guitar. I wanted to play some kind of instrument, it ended up being guitar. And from that point on, I was just growing and trying to learn from other people how to hold a guitar, how to play guitar. And once I got through high school, I went to Frank Learning Center, and that was like a performing arts school in a sense, So I started going there and doing a little acting, a little modeling, but I was mainly went to play instruments. Once I did that, went to the Navy, and once I went and joined the Navy, I also started playing instruments there. With the band there, developed a band there in California and recorded there. I always had little studios I can always be writing. And when I realized this, I didn't want to play anybody else's music. I wanted people to play my music.
Yeah.
I want to be like a Quincy Jones, I don't want to play anybody else's music. So, and that's what it came down to. So I was just driven ever since then. And then I hooked up a scepter, and I'm recently retired. So after 35 and a half years of scepter, I was still able to. So I was still have 10 albums out now, and you can check all that out. Once we talk about it later. And now I'm retired, so now it's time to start doing this music. And I thank Sean for helping me get started.
Well, can I just pause for 1 second?
Yes,
And first of all, sir, I want to say thank you for your service to SEPTA. Secondly, for those who may not know, we film these shows a little bit prior to when they air.
Mhm.
And today is Veterans Day.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your service to our country.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank you so
absolutely.
much for your
You're welcome.
service.
You're welcome.
And is there anything else that you would like to add about where you can be found online? Do you have a website? Anything, so you can connect with your fans?
I do. You can go to RaJuR Music, RaJuR Music.com. That's my website. I'm also on YouTube. And as LaShawn knows, I'm also a fragrance guy. So you go to YouTube and you see me talk about fragrances. I also do fragrance reviews, niche fragrance reviews, a little bit of everything. I'm in everything. If I'm out there, a couple of videos I was in, music video I was in, a group, I forgot the name of the group, Ghost Hounds.
Oh, okay.
And I played the father in the group. So I've been doing a little bit of everything, acting, modeling.
Well, yeah, you do a little bit of everything, but does anybody know that you are a Grammy member?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and a Grammy member guy. Yes, I've been a Grammy member since 2013. I put my first album out, which was Real Deep Cool.
That is, oh, I
Now, the
love
first
it.
time I put up for a Grammy nomination, and didn't quite make it, but it's still exciting just to know that I had the opportunity to do that. And then this year, I put another album. Actually, 2016, I put an album out called Two-Faced It. I put that up for Grammy nomination. And then this album right here, which is called The Renaissance Project. So check it out. Go to SoundCloud. It's all over. You can just go anywhere. And this type in RaJuR, RaJuR, no problem.
Okay, so I know
After this, we're going to talk about some fragrances I'm going to wear today, all right?
If you want me to.
Please.
Check it out.
We would love to.
Okay.
And what's your next song that you're going to do for us?
That's what we call Only If It's You.
Only If It's You.
It's a song basically saying that
I thank y'all for the people who really support me for hanging around. When I start showing more deeper stuff,
Only if it's
I appreciate you.
See,
You know
I'm
what I
so
mean?
glad we got the background on this song.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
always important, what is your inspiration with your songs?
I don't know. I get in the car when I was working. I wrote most of this album when I was at SEPTA before I retired. So I get the music, I listen to it, and just start scribing and start writing. And ideas come to my head. So that's about it.
Fantastic.
Awesome. And with no further ado, the stage is now yours, sir. So
Thank you again.
thank you.
The stage is
Thank you
now
so much
mine.
for being here.
Whether with Boys and Men, Hidden Beach Records, it don't matter. I know. Y'all gonna be all right though.
When I write my book, the title's gonna be how you make my dreams come true while still dreaming.
What?
Pages never end, and my life will change from a playboy to a king with a queen who loves me feel like no one man she's ever known. No time to spin the block, trying to keep females on lock. This may be players do, but my play days are over. It's true. Seems like a million years through the blood, the sweat, my tears, heaven sent. True love, my way, my heart beats.
Let's put it on the stereo.
Words to you. How do
Yeah, that subwoofer's cooking. You got a Sony subwoofer. That joint's crazy. What is that?
I don't like to fly, but for you I'm gonna try. As long as I'm with you in the moment, baby will help me get through. And baby, when I try to keep you on the low, my friends can tell that my life has changed. I'm loving someone brand
For
new.
the ladies.
You really see me out. That's what love's about. Hold on, time stay true to my love. Soulmate, all that is you. You're waking up.
Y'all know I'm gonna put this on Facebook and YouTube and everything, and you're still gonna be all right, because you can do the same thing I'm doing. You just gotta find a way to do it.
Being in love with you.
Now I gotta take my vitamins.
Forever.
Yeah.
How could be true? Love you. Be here for you. Like my book, titles gonna be how you make my dreams come true. I still dream, the pages never end. And waking up to you, your smile, your sick, your use of a gold. All I can compare to being in love with you. Rise my light to
Right, your boy never shy. Never shy. Wait till I do my show. And they're gonna be in downtown Philly either. At Small Behind South or at that other place. They ain't gonna do that.
all is for you. It's only for you. Cause I'm in love with you. I do love you.
Good job, RaJuR. Good job, RaJuR.
Wow, what an amazing performance that was. Thank you so much, RaJuR, for coming out to the studio and performing for us. We really appreciate you. We look forward to you coming back really soon.
There you go. That's called receipts. All right. So you turn off the projector and everything. Now, we're going to get these fragrances. We're going to go back in the studio and we're going to talk about a fragrance I want to wear. So I'm going to grab my samples here. Yeah. Or you can leave that out here. You don't need to bring that back here. We got something back here. Come on. Yeah. Microphone case right there. Oh, there it is. Here. Yeah. Stop playing with me. So yeah. Oh, by the way, it's another closet full of equipment and stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why I put all my equipment, like cables and stuff like that. Go behind there. Nothing but a bunch of cables and all that stuff. Of course, my guitar, my bass, my pedal board. Basically, what I did was in the transition between the last 3 years, maybe 4 years, I transferred all my guitars to silver and gold. And then, like an idiot, I transferred all my silver and gold to fashion. I could basically be having double the amount. I could be doubly rich right now. But this is just one of them things that you never know. And though every time I heard that silver may be $50 an ounce one day, a lot of people was like, nah, it ain't gonna never happen. So then, I need some money to spend on, like, $10,000 worth of clothes. You know what I mean? I just wanted to be, since I'm an actor, I wanted to make sure I had the best clothes, the best brands, and stuff that's timeless. You know what I mean? There's stuff I've had for like 4 or 5 years. It's timeless. I can wear it now. And, but a lot of people, they buy gear and 4 or 5 years, where you get that from? Kmart? And Kmart not even open anymore. So it goes to tell you. So yeah, where you put your investments are how you live. I put my investment in having this pretty sizable place to stay, keeping it clean, keeping it maintained. Put my studio back here. I got my fragrances. I got my fashion. I got everything I need, you know. But what I need mostly is the Heavenly Father and the Most High and the Heavenly. That's it. Everything is based off that. Everything I have for principle, whether I go through ups and downs, monetarily, financially, rarely mentally, because I practice stoicism. So I'm not sure you guys even know about being a stoic, but I practice that very well, you know, and I try to look at that. Though sometimes I come out of grain when it being a stoic, especially when I get in these streets and people is being envious of my car and that they want to, you know, tailgate me and be up on me and all this stuff, trying to get me to do something I don't want to do, especially when I have a firearm in my car. That I've been doing my best just to stay off the road, man. Unless I really got to be there or to try to go a different way, you know, or if people want to tailgate me, I let them go by me. It's just these people are just erroneously crazy nowadays. And I know, again, 2020, a lot of people made a decision. And the decision you made may be affecting your health mentally and physically right now. And I wish you well. I pray for you. I pray for you. You made that decision. I pray for you. But I didn't make that decision, you know. So I'm just trying to be peaceful, live my life the way I want, have fun. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people are envious of me when I show, you know, I'm performing in places and stuff like that. You know, people get envious of that. And I got that. I be back in the studio making tracks. People get envious. I get dressed. I had people telling me like yesterday, every time somebody saw me, yo, bro. I mean, this guy, like I said the video yesterday, this guy stopped me twice because of my fit. I had Burberry on, my Boss vest. What pants? I had my Frame pants. I had my, you know, MCM belt, whatever. I forgot what sneaks I had on. What shoes did I have on? What did I wear yesterday for my footwear? I forgot. My DMs. I had my orange and brown DMs, and everything was just matching. Like he was like, "Yo, bro, yo, right there, bro." And I didn't see this guy. I was just getting on my car, checking on the car, make sure it was cool, paid the meter, and I walked by this cutout, and this guy was like, "Yo, bruh." And I'm like, first I thought he was going to ask for some money, cause he was kind of homeless-ish. So I said, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "Yo, man, that right there, from top to bottom, bro. That right there, from top to bottom." At first, I didn't know what he was talking about at first. I'm like, "You trying to be a smart behind?" But he was like, "Your fit from top to bottom, bro. Yo, orange, blah, 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 black, beam, gray. But yo, I like that, man. I don't buy clothes to get that because everybody might not like that outfit, but he did." And I'm going to tell you, everybody I saw downtown yesterday, same thing, man, especially homies. And I'm just grateful and thankful, man. I mean, but I sold a lot of stuff too. So, you know, I get a little money grip whatsoever. Some of this stuff got to go. And I realized that you can't keep it all. You can't have it all. You know, and I got that. I don't work with SEPT anymore. I'm not making $100,000 a year anymore. I don't have a woman in my life. I don't have a wife. I don't have somebody to, you know, pay bills when I got a couple of people that help me out if I need some ones, you know, real quick. But other than that, I got to take care of all this stuff myself. I got to pay for the studio, the electric, the fragrance, the fashion. I do all this myself with the help of the Heavenly. And again, I don't brag about nothing, bro. I know easy come, easy go. That's on some real ish. You know, so I'm very far from trying to be, yeah, I got it like that. Cause I mean, I know, you know what? But like I said, the more you have, the harder you fall. There's talk about Andre Rison. Used to have all this money. Now he ain't living in an apartment now. Had a crib, homegirl fired it up. There's other guy that's got finished talking about. I saw earlier today. Beckham. $10 million contract. This guy had millions of dollars. Broke. I don't want to fall that far. You know what I mean? I don't want to fall that far. And I don't have the best credit in the world either. But my loyalty to these people will more often than not keep me out of trouble. But you know, because I'm loyal to my bank. I'm loyal to BMW. I'm loyal to people. T-Mobile. I've been with T-Mobile for dang near 30 years. My bank I've been with when I started SEPT about 30 years. You know, I'm loyal to people. So that when they see how long I've been with them, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll do this for you. I had to go and do cons. Look at my page on Facebook about all these people out there conning, stealing bikes and all kind of craziness. We ain't gonna do that. Just gotta give it up. Gotta give something up. And I sold some stuff I bought. I really hadn't been buying to begin with anyway. But I think when we talk about the silver and gold thing, and how much richer I can be right now, if I had kept my silver and gold, I'll buy silver and gold when the average price of maybe $25 to $32 at the highest. Now silver is up to $50. If I had kept that instead of buying gear every 5 minutes from Saks, I'll be richer. Am I upset about it? Just a little bit. But I'm not, because I made that decision. When I made that decision thinking silver and gold wouldn't go up that high. My last piece of gold I bought, gold at the time was $1,800. Now gold is almost $4,000. It's definitely over $3,000. So if I had kept all my gold and silver, I'd probably be halfway paid all my bills off. But I didn't. I made that decision. My video is about life lessons, encouraging you to find talent, encouraging you to do something different in your life. Stop doing the same thing. You man, you're only getting one of these. I don't care what you say. My man now at the hospital, and I don't know, he's not in really, really good shape. But he lived his life recklessly when it came to his health. And we all hope we're living right. I mean, I try to live the best I can, but that don't mean nothing. For real. I just try to do the best I can. He wasn't trying to do the best he could. I kept telling him, man, you got to do better. You got to do better. And now he's having a health scare right now. So, look, dude, you got to do the best you can do. But unless somehow you think you coming back as yourself to do all this over again, you're going to say, oh, I'm back again. Now I'm going to do everything I didn't want to do that I wasn't able to do the first time. That's dumb. You might come back as an animal, like a cat or a dog. Some of these cats and dogs, like, they've been here before. They want to be acting like humans, man. I'm like Tina Marie. I don't want to come back no more. Been before. I'm trying to do the best I can and never have to come back here again in any form or fashion. And while I'm here, I'm going to do everything I want to do. Everything. I'm not going to let anybody stop me. I ain't going to let none of y'all guys stop me. And I know a lot of you won't. A lot of you are envious of me. I got that. But you're not going to stop me. My legacy is already pasted anyway. You can't take away 10 albums. Can't take away movies. Can't take away acting. Can't take nothing away from me. Like I keep telling you, I'm on YouTube until they just tear up the doggone YouTube space or whatever. But I have 4,000 videos. Your great-grandchildren are going to be watching me. How you doing? So a lot of you got to stop being envious of anybody, not just me, but anybody who's doing well, achieving the things they want to do with their life. They're doing great. A lot of you may be miserable. You might be married, got a horrible wife, or you might be a wife, have a horrible husband, and then you can't get it. You ain't doing well. You're doing this, you're doing that. You quit trying to 8-ball, all kinds of stuff, man. I wouldn't mind getting married again, but if that woman don't have everything I have, I ain't marrying nobody. I ain't taking care of nobody. I don't need nobody taking care of me. I'd rather stay single. You know what I mean? I miss being intimate. I miss, knocking off some buns, of my significant other, on the real, you know what I mean? Whether it's my wives or whatever. I had 2 wives. But I'm saying, man, you got to come to a point in your life where it's all right, well, now it's just me and me. And I'm talking about physical form down here. What really comes down to is the heavenly and it's me. That's all I got. Family can't get me out of stuff. I'm not going to cry to my family and ask for anything. So, yeah. Hopefully, like I said, every time I do a video, I might be a little tipsy sometimes, but I think I do, whether I'm talking about bow tie, the fragrance community, I keep it real, man. Nobody gonna control what I say, and I'm not gonna be. Nobody scares me. I'm not scared of anybody. I'll never fear anybody but the heavenly, and that's it. So I don't fear nobody, you know. And I ain't talking about having these firearms either. I don't fear nobody. You start fearing people, you're gonna draw fear to you. I don't fear nobody, man, because I don't live a life like that. I don't live a life trying to be dangerous and trying to be, thug and all this stuff, man. It ain't what I do, man. Ain't what I do, man. So I just hope a lot of people, just realize that, be happy for me what I've accomplished. Even if you don't want to buy an album, even if you don't want to buy a fragrance, whatever, man. Just be happy for me. I'm happy for y'all, whatever y'all do. If y'all just go home every day and do nothing, I'm happy for you because that's what you want to do. Period. That's your thing. I'm happy for you to do whatever you want to do. So be happy for all the accomplishments I've had, especially with juices. Now let's get to it. I really got the weirdest today because I really want to wear Chris Collins Savant with this cherry and this rum. I got to get it, man. I think I'm going to save up for that. This thing's good. I'm not going to wear it, though. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. Because I only have a little bit. They ain't spray me out a lot. They spray me out just enough. So I'm going to wear this tomorrow. I got a limo client, heaven willing. I got a limo client all the way to Bethesda, Maryland, or something like that. 2.5 hour ride. I like doing 2.5 hour rides. I like to drive, baby. I like to get paid. So, yeah, I'm taking that ride. Go pick her up, drive her down there. Sometimes they say, I got to find out whether you get paid for driving back, man, because that's money, too. I mean, even though you're on the clock, they got to pay you for coming back because you're still on the clock. I ain't driving somebody down there and the rest of the time I'm working for free because I'm bringing the car back. Nah, I think you get paid. So this guy told me, you don't get paid for driving back into the job. It can't be that way. That's stupid. You're still on the clock. All right, so anyway, now I'm wearing Savant. See how I switch subjects? Because y'all should try being a limo driver. If you ain't doing anything, we got female limo drivers up there too. The tips you get, sometimes the tips you don't get. Man, I'm over $1,000 in tips. Shut up. Oh, that's right, no tax on tips. I'm over $1,000 on tips since I started working for this company. Easily $1,000 worth of tips. And I've spent it too. Roasted tangerine, I like that, but we're not wearing that one either. We know which one I'm wearing. I'm going to call Near. I'm going to say, Near, look. I know you probably can't match this price. This is half off. City Rhythm I really don't like. That's going to go back in the what you call them. Only one I don't want nobody touching is Savant. That's staying here. Nobody touch Savant. That's back here in the lab. Put it right here on the computer. Yeah. Roasted tangerine is good. City Rhythm is okay. But this right here, this frustration, this nutty peanut, we going in today. Because he has it down there. But I can get a half price at Joma Shop. I'm just going to ask him. I mean, look, he be taking care of me sometimes. I ain't going to front. I mean, but I went down and spent like $400, $450. Oh, man, I hope ooh. Hope I ain't spray my shirt, though, man. This shirt is very sensitive. Well, not that dark. Yeah, I guess it's a $400 shirt. This is fear of God, man. It's $400. I can't be messing this joint up. And this is my raw. This is another, man. I'm raw. I'm walking around with like $1,500 on me. You know what I mean? But again, it's still worth it to have people say, "Look, man, you look really good." Because it's like, oh man, I can look like just like you, man. I can go to what you call me, get the same clothes you get. I can go to TJ Maxx, or I can go to what? Well, go ahead, do what you gotta do. I'm just walking around 1,500 strong in linens and shoes. And I ain't got to tell nobody that. But it's the compliments that you get, like I got yesterday. Yo, man, from top to bottom, bro. And then I was walking back to my car, two young boys. One had this Afro bush on 2nd Street. We're actually on Market Street near 2nd. I was about to make a turn. And no, he reached out too. He was like, yo, bro, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Another beggar wants some money. Because a lot of beggars down there. He was with his boy. He was like, yo, bro. Because usually they say old head. He's like, yo, bro. I was like, yeah, what's up, bro? What's up? That right there. Don't be envious. Just do the same thing. Gotta go. Later.